Due to the amazing food culture in our community, we were inspired to start the Serve It Up Como campaign to help 6 impactful nonprofits right here in our community. After the first round of competition, we partnered our top 6 chefs with our local nonprofits. Our goal is to build prospering relationships within our community and to help those nonprofits that keep our community strong.
Our official mission is to nurture and inspire public housing children. And we want it to be like an oasis right here in the middle of their neighborhood. Well, the kids come after school every day and they get a snack. They will often ask for help with homework or school projects, or they want to play outside with a volunteer, toss a ball around, read a book. Every weekday we have a different group that meets, a group where we teach them the importance of having honor, strength, dignity, purity, and courage in your life. We use a lot of Bible women or men as examples. And we want them to embrace it, to understand it, to believe it, and then to weave it into their lives so that when they reach certain crossroads in life, they have a different set of options to choose from. It is our dream that at the end of the day, when these kids are 20, 30, 40, they will look back and say the happiest days of my childhood were my times at Granny's house.
First Chance for Children works in Boone County and many of the surrounding counties to help get kiddos ready for kindergarten. If you can get children ready to go to kindergarten and they can make it there, studies show that they're more likely to succeed later in life. The lowest income neighborhoods in America, there is 1 book for every 300 children, and in the middle income areas there are 13 books for every child. We provide 3 main services. Our home visitation, we call it Baby U. Our second program is our Cribs program, and that provides a safe sleeping environment for a child. Our Lend and Learn library offers an environment for families to come and play. We know when you are stressed about where your next meal is coming from, where the next set of diapers is coming from, you can't think about your parenting skills. So we work to first alleviate those issues and then provide the education and parenting and support afterwards.
At Encircle, we train primarily young adults with autism for technology jobs. The unemployment rate is really high for individuals on the autism spectrum, and the resources after high school are very limited. Some of the services that we provide are teaching those hard skills in technology, but also teaching soft skills. We know that our students often struggle with communication and social issues that may crop up at school or work, and I truly believe in the potential of these individuals. There are some who have this big need for a bridge to a future life and to have the dignity of a job that can help them become independent. They are people who deserve jobs and deserve acceptance, and that they're worth it.
Welcome Home is all about improving the lives of veterans who are in our own community. And we've grown to a service center now that provides emergency and transitional housing, as well as support services, case management, mental health services, and we've also started a Vets Work program. These guys and gals come back with traumatic brain injuries, they come back with toxic stress, post-traumatic stress disorder, from the things that they have experienced in the military, the invisible wounds that live with them. They can take over down the road. When they do take over, and you can't control it, your life spins out of control. And a lot of times you lose everything. While they know how to be really good military personnel, they don't know how to be good civilians. They were willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for all of us. It's unconscionable to me that somebody who has done that would be living on the streets, and we're not going to let that happen anymore.
We envision a community that is transformed by good food for all and the skills to grow it. We have a 1.3 acre urban farm. All of the produce that we grow at the urban farm does go to local food relief agencies. We are so glad to be able to share that food with our neighbors, and we do that through a program called Planting for the Pantry. We also have a program called Plants here. Plants stands for Placing Learners, Agriculture, and Nature Together Sustainably, because we really want kids to know where their food comes from and to really get excited about growing their food and about taking care of the world around them. We also have a program here called Opportunity Gardens, where we work with families that are living with low income to help them learn to be gardeners in their own backyards. People get out of their houses, they're all outside working on their gardens, and then they start to talk to each other and they start to build community. You know, this is about gardening, but it's about so much more than gardening.
Primrose Hill is a faith-based addiction recovery center for women and children, 12-month program. Addiction touches so many lives. 60,000 people or so died from opioid-related overdoses last year. How many children were left behind because of this crisis in our nation? The women work through classes in the mornings. They work through our Teen Challenge curriculum to help them work on their deep-rooted addiction issues. In the afternoons, the ladies learn job skills by working our prim goods, and they make a line of beauty products, and all of these products come back to benefit the ministry as a whole while teaching them job skills. We have between a 70% to 80% success rate. If we can help restore these women back to health, teach them life skills, teach them how to live beyond their addiction, and help them restore those relationships with their children and teach their children a new way of life, it's all for the greater good.
If any of these nonprofits this evening have inspired you, I encourage you to use your time, talent, or resources to help them thrive.